But like, we gonna get into the real when y'all come up over here, man. So put your big boy pants on when you come over here, folks. For real. Put your big boy pants on and we gonna get it to it straight like that, folks. But definitely hit that like button for the boy if you here for a good time, not a long time. You ain't here to stay, hit that like button.
Value Christ over your life was good. My people, my people, my people. You know, before I get into it, I got an announcement. I'm doing a live tonight. And everybody that watched this video, I hope that y'all come and see the substance that's in the book that many of us continue to do away with because of the world. The same world that don't want Judah to wake up. That look like this what Judah is. They don't want you to wake up because the moment you see yourself in that book that they keep telling you is fake and that the white man wrote, once you see yourself in that book, and once you see the prophecies, how they all align with you, how they all point back to you, the Bible, in there, literally, the Most High said, you will know my people by what they go through. And when you read it, it's a lot of what they went through and what we're going through that was prophesied about in the olden days that's being fulfilled right now. But yeah, and we're going to talk about Easter because people celebrating Easter and not the Passover. But yeah, I hope y'all there tonight. I hope y'all want to come and grow and stop trying to become a part of the world that's literally, look at it. Do y'all not see what's going on with the money? It's decaying. The evils, bro, it's about this Babylon the Great is about to fall again. And y'all need to be hopping on a path of, true righteousness. And I get it. We chasing worldly things. But anyway, I ain't come here to preach to y'all solely about that. I came to talk about Von's son. And I know many of y'all be like, bro, you always judging this, judging that. The people who always talking about judge this, judge that are the ones who are hiding from judgment and then only to be judged by the greatest judge of all, who don't judge for a reward, but judge for righteousness. I'm giving truth where it is needed. And so this topic of talking about Von's son is not because I don't want him to grow up and get the riches of the world or whatever y'all might think. But it's because I know, and, before I go solely on that, look at Von's little brother, Jiggy. I don't know what name he going by now, but I remember Jiggy from a kid, bro. A little boy, him and Sky. Innocent kids, if kids did mess up, it's blissfully ignorant. They don't know what it is that they are doing, but they replicate what they see. That's what blissfully ignorance is. Like, you can mess up, but you don't know that you're sin is knowing that it is wrong and still doing it, and kids are innocent. And I just remember Jiggy, back in the olden days, man, when I used to go to Von's house, when I used to spend the night at his house, man, and innocent, like loving little big-headed little boy, man, always had a smile on his face. And now look at the life that he's chasing due to what he saw in his brother. Come on, we got to be real with ourselves, y'all. We only grow up and desire to be around those who influence us. We influence our younger siblings, bro. Von influenced his younger siblings. And so I just wanted to say, man, we are innocent. You feel me? Until we get to a certain age. But then it's those that was in our atmosphere who we watched growing up. Those people are pivotal into who we become. And so really when I thought about making this video about Von's son, it was because I saw him with DJ Bandz. And many people, because y'all see the blue checks, y'all see the money, and y'all know the realm of life that they in, and you don't really know the spiritual war and about how they got there. But you just see what you see because you see with your fleshly eyes. And God said a wise man sees not with his eyes. But many of us need to work towards that wisdom. And the beginning of that is the fear of the Most High, and which many of us ain't even being able to operate in because of all the agendas, all the madness. The world is in impiety right now. If you don't know what it means, look it up. This is the study and to show yourself approved. But again, man, back to Von's little son, his atmosphere. His son don't need these people in his atmosphere. His son need people that are living a life opposite of what Von lived. Von lived the same, I'm just saying, think about Von. Think about how Von's dad passed away. Then think about the life that Von lived after the knowing that his dad passed. So what if it knowing, imagine growing up And then finding out your dad was this big gangster, and the world, you know, obviously, like God said, and this is the condemnation for us all, not us all, but, and this was the condemnation for those in the world, is that they love darkness rather than light. And so when his sons see that they loved what Von did, how they loved the darkness that Von did, when many people go, oh, we love the light. Y'all don't even know what light is. Light ain't giving people money. Light is losing your life for the truth. But anyways, so when he see Von, the image and everything that Von did, listen to the music, and all those curses come upon him. And Von got some curses that's going down right down to his son. Just to be honest, the sins of the father passed down. So his son is going to have a lot to deal with. So it's not helping him to have dudes like DJ Bandz and his atmosphere. And then, cause the thing about most women is they're not, and most people, we're not wanting to be around everything. You know, people just want to be around somebody that is somebody in the world, but they don't understand how the world is governed by evil and wickedness. And those people who are glorified are normally in the lifestyle that they live. Your death awaits you. That's why in the world it's glorified. That's why the fake Jews, those who say that they are Jews and are not, they pay Judah to get out there and put curses on each other. Continue to keep us in execration. But I think that I hope somehow, you know, I hope y'all hit the like button and share the video, do what y'all can. And the sad thing about it is, you know, I just keep, it's just on my spirit because I just know our people. We don't have a want for God. And so we don't see the system that's crashing and failing right in front of our eyes. And we trying to become a part of the same system that wants to kill our people. The same system that wants to rob you of the promises that God have and trade. And many of y'all are trading, like Eshawn Burgundy said, y'all trading the promises of a blessing for a death wish. Rapping, all of these stuff, all these different careers that you can go to, that is the world pay you a lot of, it's vanity. It's all vanity and vexation. It's going to pull you away from the Most High and pull you more into the world. And now your treasure is in the world. And many people are living a life where they really not even living a peaceful life, but they live a life of chaos, a life of no peace, just to get to a life of eternal torment. And it is not a joke. And I'm telling y'all, man, once you get on the route, you get on the understanding, once you start to read and see how the Most High Yahuwah operates, once you see his love that he has for you, his perfect love that he has for you, you will understand. But again, this video was really, obviously, y'all know I talk to everybody. It's about Von's son, but it's about all y'all. It's about y'all's sons. We all going through the same things. I'm just thinking about Von's son pretty much because I love Von, man. And I just wonder, what could his son be if he don't go on the route that Von did, but if he has that same love, that same light that Von had for his brothers, and he use it for the great, use it for God's purpose and not the worldly purpose, for the purpose that they gave to us, because gangs was given to us to break us, to, you know, give us, you know how Satan is, shimmering of light. He's gonna be like, oh, protection. But in him is just lies and deceit for you to die. That's why many of us that gang banged and did all those things, look at the life we lived. And I'm not beating down on anybody, but because I did it. But I'm saying, man, we got to walk free from that. That's not who we are, but that's who they want us to be, because that's who they are as a people. That's who they are in blood. That's not us. We don't come from a line of people, well, kind of, and are all the way back. Before we messed up the way, we don't come from a line of Gentile people. We come from a line of people who know God, who knew God, and to know God is to serve God. So we came from a line of people that actually served God. And we broken away from it, and now we here. But now it's something new going on right now. So I'm hoping that, man, y'all can share the video. I hope that y'all can run away from the world that all the money, because people not stuck on the agendas, the spiritual war. They stuck on the money. They stuck on the, man, if I could get this car, if I could get this house, if I could have this bag, all my problems will go away. But you're going to have more problems. God said that there will be no peace to the wicked. They get on the internet and their whole job is to trick you to think that they are living a lifestyle that you want to come after of. And that's why God told us not to covet. He said, don't covet what the rich man has, because we do not know the rich man's end. I love y'all, bro, with the love of Christ. I love Von's son, even though I don't know him. I wish that I could, get to talk to him and tell him, like, man, yeah, they gonna tell you this about your daddy, tell you that about your daddy, but your dad was deceived. And I'm not saying it like, no, I'm saying like how they're gonna make, oh, your daddy was a big gangster, what the man? And I'm like, no. And I want to tell him the love his daddy had and how he was deceived for using that love in the wrong way. That was what I meant by your dad was deceived. Not like I'm gonna be, man, your dad was, no, but coming to him and giving him understanding. And then showing him in the Bible, this is what we lack. Men lack this, we lack this. Y'all got pride in the way. And that's why you won't be able to know our Father in heaven. And it gets worse when you gone. Y'all don't let these people continue to trick y'all out of y'all place and y'all spot in heaven. Satan and his people, they believe that Satan know that he can never re-enter the kingdom in which that he was cast out of. His whole goal, whole job is to trick you. It's to create delusions. It's to create pathless places for you to walk in and think that in there is a life for you. And remember what the Most High said, if you don't read, this is how you got to read. And he got a perfect love for you. So when I say what I say, don't get offended, but it's a perfect love that he got for you, that he died for you. But he says that he who finds his life shall lose it. So if you find a life that is opposite of living your life until like a living sacrifice for the Most High, then that life, you will lose it. And that ain't even it. That's the spirit life. He's not talking, we all gonna die in the flesh. He's talking about a life after that. That life, you lost that if you find a life for yourself while in the flesh. But if we work together on losing our life for his sake, then life we truly shall gain. This ain't what life is. Come on, man. Paying taxes, when you working, all of the evils and the people that we love and we ordain, like, come on, they call, again, it's a Christian world, but as soon as we come out into the world, what they asking you? Who is your idol? They get in your mind to be focused directly on the world, focused directly on the people who Satan raises up himself. Many are tares, some are deceived, I don't know. But all I know is that if you like Malcolm X said, so if you die if a tree falls, so shall it lie. So whatever you die in, if you die in sin, that's what you are. If you die practicing iniquity, you're a worker of iniquity. And what you say and all the churches and something, nah, we got to live our life like this, man. And it is not easy, but together we can do it. Together we can help each other sharpen each other's sword. Greater is he who lives in us than he who lives in the world. And I live by that. Y'all got to live by that. Value Christ over your life, man. Please hit the like button. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Am I right? Am I wrong? What would you, Von would want his son to hang out with me. After where he is right now, y'all better go read the story about the rich man and Lazarus. Von would want his son to hang out with a Jamal, because I'm not focused on the world. I'm focused on where I'm going afterward. That's why Von would want his son to be with me, so that his son could be prepared for what's next and not be deceived and not be tricked out of his spot and out of the blessing that the Most High blessed us with because of Jacob. Not because of Jacob, but, that he, the covenant that he blessed Jacob with. And then, yeah, man, be there tonight. Please hit the like button. Please comment. It's time for us to take a liking to our brethren. If you say you a sheep, it's time for us to take a liking to each other and do away with those who coming as sheep or come as wolves in sheep's clothing. That's the wheats and the tares. They look like us, but inside they're raging wolves. And all they through covetousness, they make merchandise and mockery of us. Because they want money, all the gold, women, just so they can go and build many soul ties and lay down and make covenants with hundreds of women. Value Christ over your life, though, man. We back at it tonight. Hopefully y'all be there. Share the video, like the video. I definitely would appreciate it. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. The most important thing is Yahushua HaMashiach, Christ died for us. Yahuwah, his father, loves us more than we can ever know. Value Christ over your life.